Hey guys, what's up? Lord Meacher again here, your Lord of Video Games, and welcome to another episode of Tales of Arise. In the last episode, we finally defeated that woman that I don't even want to utter her name. It's not because I don't remember her name, it's just that she's hated. I hate her. She was a piece of work. And as you see, Alphen's mask is gone. We get to see that pretty little face. Look at that. We also got revealed with a lot of his past. So if you guys haven't seen that, check out last episode, because yeah, a lot of revelations happened and a lot of stuff that you don't want to miss. Anyway, we're starting right here, right where we left off. In a little, whoa! I did not expect to go down in the water. In the coast here, we're gonna fight some stuff. Probably fight this off screen and see how well I do. As you see, I don't have the blazing sword again. You wonder why? Watch last episode, because revelations. Alright, fights are giving me a lot of trouble now that I don't have the blazing sword. Oh, there's an owl nearby. It's here somewhere. Ah, found it. No.
Speaking of Thistleum, it's populated by Dahnans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh?
Alphen.
The whole town was built by Dahnan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here.
That's a good question, honestly.
The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions.
Not easy, huh?
Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back there.
My face was always here. It was just under the mask.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Oh, don't bring that up.
Really? Oh, but that means...
Yeah.
Probably.
Come on, guys. It's not easy.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
I hope so.
I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
How do I get this one? Hello? Oh, there we go. Right eye patch.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Again? Can we? I'll do that after I find a teleport spot, because I am not walking all of that again. I am lazy, okay? Oh!
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
There's one in the village as well? Jesus! Oh, there's Law and Kisara. Hey, guys.
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
You're a lord.
Eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah?
Yeah. And now we can finally go rescue Shion.
Alphen.
There's something I need to tell you guys first.
Oh, so he's gonna fill them in.
I got my memory back.
But why was that mask placed on him anyway in the first place? That's a good question.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
Yeah. Thank you, Kisara.
I remember being up on Lenegis.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dahna. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did.
Yes.
Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
What is the Sovereign anyway?
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Dahnan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived.
Mm-hmm. So the Sovereign is the winner of the crown contest,
Of course,
I guess?
I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
And that's all
So
he
if what you're
remembers.
saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
What if it's her sister?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Is that Shion's?
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're
Huh?
distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Probably
Your
sisters.
guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned.
Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just.
I lost
Listening to
consciousness
this.
halfway through.
Oh.
By
So the power
time I
went
came
out of
to,
control?
Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
Law.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dahna.
What?
More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
Oh, what? Wait. Is that the plot twist?
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being.
Holy shit.
Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind.
Alphen.
Then when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me.
I'm sorry, that was a little funny. I'm sorry, Alphen. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry!
Much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Yeah.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight.
I agree.
This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission.
Mm-hmm.
We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone?
Got it, guys? Come on. Alphen.
Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
You got all of them with you. We're here for you, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Come on, Alphen. It's not easy, though. Finding out it was 300 years ago. Your party disbanded.
Do I even have the right to fight?
Of course you do.
Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue?
Yes, you
The
do.
others think?
Wait, where's the chair that I was sitting on? The chair I was sitting on. What happened to it? It disappeared. It was a ghost chair. All right, let's see what we have to do and find out. Well, we have Dohalim right here.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Yeah, apparently.
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan Sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place?
That's a good question.
And then there is the Maiden, A figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies.
Is that what
And
Shion
yet,
is right now?
I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised.
I understand.
I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself.
Ah.
And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes.
Yeah.
Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
And at least he recovered his memory, so we just need to find the will to fight again. Kisara, you're here. What's up, girl? Cheer me up. Help me. Give me the strength to continue.
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up.
Oh, great.
So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
You need to get back in shape.
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dahna and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Dahnans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Apparently.
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dahna.
How did you survive for 300 years, though?
She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can.
I agree.
Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
No, she's not
I'm
saying
you
that.
don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting. To strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, It's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you.
We need a Kisara in our lives, everyone.
If you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
We all need a Kisara in our lives. Holy shit. A pep talk like that is what everyone needs. Oh, there's a shiny here. Beef! On to the next star. Rimwell! I don't want to talk. I want to leave you for last. Where's Law? Oh my god, he's so far. I'll leave Rimwell for last. I feel like I need Rimwell for last. Not that I need, but I want to save Rimwell for last. Where's Law? Ah, right in my face.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's
Okay,
what it
no need to
takes.
beat me up. Calm it down.
Now I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not?
Of course.
What's it gonna be, Alphen?
Whoa.
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
Good.
So then
Get
quit
your result.
griping and do it already!
Damn.
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Wow. Alright, let's go back to Rimwell. Can I just jump down here? Yep. Hi, Rimwell. Suddenly didn't pop up from nowhere. What's up?
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are, in one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
Yeah, I guess.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like.
Alphen.
It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
Alphen.
I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold?
I agree.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
It's not easy.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already?
Yeah, we should.
Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at her.
right. Let's get going.
Yeah. We need to surround ourselves with a group of friends like this.
Back to the inn, I guess.
And I know this is just a game. I'm stuck. I know this is just a game, but like, come on, guys. Ooh, shiny. Like, even if it is a game, people like this do exist. People who are there, who will snap you back into like the reality of things, who will help you out, who will be there for you when you need them. That's the kind of people you need to surround yourself with. Good people. Good friends, good companions, good family too. Oh, this is the inn? Huh. I thought this was a little shack. I guess it's the inn. Alphen, come on.
Alphen! There you are!
Huh?
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Come on, Alphen.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
Okay.
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Hey, there we go.
Alphen, right. Great to have you back. Now let's do this!
Let's do this. But first, I'm gonna fix on everything. Oh. Law, bumbling fighter extraordinaire. Okay. Is this for Kisara? Shoreside lady. What is this? Are these for the outfits I got? Huh. Anyway, I'm gonna fix everyone up. Let me
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Right. Alright, let me fix everyone up first. Alright, let's go. Where are we going? Fast travel. We can fast travel. Oh, up here. Okay. Alright, they're up here. Must be, right? Yes, I changed everyone's clothes. I know. Might as well. Oh! Oh! Hi there.
Remember, if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come.
Oh my god, this is gonna be tough. Alright, what's my party?
Even a single one through.
I guess that's good for now, but I do need a healer. Sorry, Law. Doholim's gonna take front and center. Okay, who am I attacking?
Can't get out of this.
Piercing roar.
I have no limits.
One more.
Try harder. Not a chance.
Alright, there we go.
Never see what I can do. Its armor's too strong. Split it open. Be my guest.
I'm trying.
that's my cue.
Shut him down.
There goes.
Here I come. Long.
Alright.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade. Now, you're mine.
Shiny supernova!
Lunar rondo.
More with that
Throwing light spear. It's over.
Yeah. Or Dohalim's dead. Okay. I'm like, why isn't Dohalim like, you know, doing anything? I'm like, he died. I have no items? What? Huh? How do I have no items? I had items.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
I swear I had items.
Look sharp.
Oh, that's the only one we could do. Lightning Tiger Blade. I swear I had some. But apparently we have no items, or I just don't have the ability to use them, or we use them all up.
You okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Shion was a better healer, Dohalim.
Yeah.
There, I said it.
You know, this limb kind of reminds me of home.
Really?
The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
Yeah.
That won't happen here.
We'll protect it.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah.
I'm putting Alphin's back hair
I
as
won't
it used
lie.
to.
Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then.
You don't remember, but it still was there.
Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bones with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
Yes.
But Shion comes first.
Of course.
Of course. First we rescue Shion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dahna.
Agreed.
Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion.
Right.
According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Okay, so this is the way out. Perfect.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We're going now? Guys, come on. Calm it down. Calm it down. Right, has to be Alpha's, right? Rinwell, item professor. So you're the one who used all my items, huh, little Rinwell? You're the one who used them all?
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
Yep. There's also a quest here, but let's watch these skits.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar.
No.
He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you
That's
think he
true.
might still be alive somewhere out there?
Hopefully.
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going.
Yep. Another one. We get a lot of skits after we
Thistleum was
finish like
founded
key
by
points.
Dahnans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Dahnans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
Good question.
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Ah.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never
Rimwell.
underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease.
Does Rimwell
It
have
turns out
claws?
a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
Beyond vengeance. Wow, that's a lot.
Something's
Okay,
on your
Roma?
mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend.
Aw, Rinwell.
Madria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that.
She does have claws.
Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almadria was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead.
Ah.
Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone.
Of course not.
It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
It doesn't have to make sense.
Who said it had to make sense?
Exactly. See?
Huh?
I'm sure people are going to
Rinwell,
think I played this game.
You've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Yep.
Some time.
Or don't.
That's fine.
If you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
All true friends. I still need to find the owl. So I'm keeping an eye out for Hoodle. We also need to buy new stuff. I'm not sure if there is anywhere to buy. What is this? I'm gonna enter this just to see what's here. Ah, just a little shelter. Okay. A dwelling. I love that I have like all these bunny things and I'm dressed as an owl for Renwell.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Where? Where? Cell hasn't like even showed up anywhere near. Let me check. I'll obviously show when I find something because I'm just going around in circles.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here.
Yep, we have someone who needs
We'll
help.
make sure to ask what's...
Let's talk to him.
Okay.
You people know how to fight Zoogles, yeah? Because I got a big favor to ask.
Why?
You do indeed appear to be in dire straits. I could have sworn we wiped out all the Zoogles that were trying to get into this village, though. No, you did. Those Zoogles ain't trying to attack us. They're stealing our fish. Your fish? Yeah. These ape Zoogles, they got huge arms, which they use to smash the surface of the water and create those big shockwaves. It does to stun the fish, which makes them float to the surface, right for the taking.
Damn it.
Somehow they learned how to do that recently and they've gotten damn good at it, because it's making the rest of us go hungry. That's quite the pickle you are in.
What?
Damn straight it is. It ain't like these fish grow on trees. That sort of fishing ain't good for our waters.
Is that so?
Oh, so that's your point of contention. The manner in which they fish, not the actual fishing part. You guys are the only one that have what it takes to drive those crazy monkeys out. Can we count on you to help out?
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll sort out these fishy fishing Zoogles once and for all. I can't believe she said that with a straight face. I couldn't have put it better myself. As a fisher herself, this case has gotten her quite fired up, as you can see.
Great job.
That's mighty kind of you to help out, ma'am. Sorry to lay this out on your feet, but we greatly appreciate it. Fishing fiends. Okay. Got that quest started, which we're gonna complete in the next episode.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Oh, there it is. Hello there, little owl. Star charm? Star hair clip. Close enough.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Alright, let's check the owl forest if we can. We can't. Never mind. We can't check anywhere. Atalina Palace. What is... Oh, yes, the, yeah, I know what it is. Still this Zoogle, level 40 something. Right, so we're gonna do that. I mean, we're gonna head out in the next episode. I know the whole episode was here, but there was a lot to unpack. We got a lot of story done, learned a few things. I still don't know what was happening to Alfred in those 300 years. How is he like still look like just a 20-year-old? Who knows? Anyway, we're gonna find out more and head out in the next episode. So, if you guys are enjoying these videos as much as I am, please leave a like, comment, and share, because that always helps out against that pesky YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to join the Moonlight Army today. Hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. If you guys want to stalk me on my social medias, the links will be in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So, take care guys. Bye-bye.